Max Christie up first. Go ahead with questions for Max.
Max, just take us into that fourth quarter run. You guys brought it to within one after trailing by 22.
Yeah, it was defense for us. 14 points in the fourth quarter for them. That's what got us back in the game. We were holding them to one shot for the most part. They were taking some tough shots, and we were able to rebound and run. And for us, we were able to knock down some threes to get back into the game. But I think what really hurt us was definitely that third quarter. They had 40 points or 39 points. So we just got to be better in the third. I think offensively we got to be a little bit better as well. But that fourth quarter comeback started with our defense for sure.
And you missed your first 2 threes, but you stayed confident. You made your next 2. Is that something that Coach Kidd talked to you about, staying kind of confident before the game?
Yeah, I mean, all the coaches empower me to shoot when I'm open for sure and not pass up any threes. I'm very confident in myself always to be able to shoot the ball, and I feel like I'm confident in the work that I put in. And so although I missed my first 3 threes, I think I just kept shooting. I know that, for our team, and the coaching staff has talked about this as well, we need to shoot more threes, and I want to be a spark for that. So for me, just not passing up any open ones, knowing that if I do that, it hurts the team. So regardless if I'm 0 for 3 or 0 for 5 or 0 for 6 or 3 for 3, I'm just going to keep shooting when I'm open. So.
Max, what's it been like for you to have such a green light? Jason Kidd talks about all the time, they want you to shoot. What's that been like?
Oh, it's great. I mean, confidence-wise, it feels great for sure. And then, too, it's just knowing that, they want me to shoot more, and knowing that that helps the team, that helps our team win. When I'm able to shoot threes, when I'm able to be aggressive and knock them down, helps our team. So it's definitely confidence booster for me. I work on it every day. So confidence was there already, and then you add to that with, the coaching staff telling me to shoot more, so it feels great, yeah.
To go along with that question, like she said, one thing that Coach Kidd has preached to us multiple times is how they're wanting you to shoot the ball more. And how would you describe the coaching staff's vision for you with your confidence and letting it fly more compared from last season to this season?
I think, we want to shoot more threes, but I think for me, the way I look at it is just finding ways to impact the game, impact our team. 3-point shooting is great, but I know tonight I had a great challenge of guarding the MVP and NBA champion in Shai. So that was what was mostly required for us to try and win this game. It was to guard him, pick him up 94, and try to make him, feel my presence. So for me, it's different on a night in, night out basis. I'm not going into every night thinking I got to score points to win the game. It's, whether it's shoot threes, whether it's guard the best player, bring energy every night. That's kind of what it is for me. It's more of a selfless approach, knowing that my role can change on a nightly basis. So.
Coop was kind of had a characteristic night.
Yeah.
So what did you notice about him ever since he kind of took that shot on the first play of the game?
It happens. He's 18 again, playing against the defending champs, and obviously defensively they're phenomenal. And you got someone like Lou Dort on him, who's first team all defense, and kind of hounding him the entire game. And so it's going to happen. I think we as his teammates got to do a better job of getting him open and lowering the stress level for him. So we got to set better screens. We got to get him more open. We got to make him feel a lot more comfortable than I think he feels right now. And that's not all on him. I think that's on us as a team, knowing that teams are keying in on him for sure. And he is young. He's inexperienced, obviously. And so he's got so much ability and so much potential. We've all seen it. And so we got to do a better job as teammates, making it easier for him, just making his life easier, really. So we got to do a better job as a team.
Max, I remember last year at the end of the season, you said you wanted to take a step forward as a shooter and put in the work all summer. You obviously did that. Now you're starting. The results are there. How good does that feel, just to see that hard work pay off?
Yeah, it feels great. Any time that you can, see the fruits of your labor is definitely a good feeling. But I think, again, for me, I'm always focused on the team more than I am myself. And so it feels great to be shooting well, great to be, on a good start if you want to talk about shooting splits or whatever. But I think it's important. We are 1-3 right now, and so we need to address that. It's the main concern, main focus for me. So I got to find ways to impact the game a little bit more as well, find ways to help our team win a little bit more. I think we also as a collective unit need to do a better job of just finding ways to help us win. And I think comes from film, comes from practice, comes with time as well. So we're only 4 games of 82. So there's not worry, but there is a sense of urgency.
Turnovers were down for the offense today, but shooting efficiency was a struggle. Just what were some of your takeaways from the team's offense?
Yeah, we were just a little discombobulated, I think. We weren't necessarily super organized. Looking at it here, we didn't score over 30 points in a single quarter. So I think offensively, I don't think our defense was the problem today for the most part, other than the third quarter. But yeah, we're just a little disorganized. I don't think all of us are on the same page right now, and that's okay. It comes with time again. We're learning a new system, and there's going to be growing pains with that. So again, it's a long season. We're keeping it in mind, but we also have a sense of urgency. We're watching film individually and as a team, trying to find ways to gel together, find ways to make lives easier for ourselves. I think we're playing with a lot of stress right now. I feel like if you watch the tape, if you're out there, it feels like we're playing with a lot of stress when we're out there. And so we need to find a way to relieve that a little bit, get ourselves some easier looks, and I think that'll lead to success.
Max, what's the biggest difference for you specifically in this offensive system compared to last year?
I think there's a lot more movement, a lot more cutting. Jay has a philosophy of sacrifice, and I think that's a great philosophy that we all need to embody for sure. Your cut is to sacrifice for a teammate. You're cutting to open up a lane, a driving lane, and that driving lane can create for your teammate, it could create for yourself, but I think there's just a lot more movement, and I think there's just a lot more bodies moving around, and I think that's what makes it difficult a little bit as well as a new system for us. We're finding ways to cut, we're finding ways to not cut, when certain situations are there, and so we're just learning and we're just figuring it out. And it's early, and so we're continuing to watch film. We're continuing to be diligent with our work to continue to try and gel together more in this offensive system, which has shown that it is very, very, very capable, very powerful when we do it right. So we just got to continue to do it better.
So we've kind of pointed things out that we obviously would like for you all to work on, but what are some things that you feel like you guys do well already as a team?
I think our transition has been solid at times, and I think defensively we have had flashes. I think on both sides of the ball we've had great flashes for sure. Again, we're not perfect right now, like you said. We've got a lot of things to address, but I really think on both sides of the ball, defensively and offensively, we have shown great things, and so we just got to be able to be consistent with it. I think it's that simple for us. It's not like we don't understand what's going on at all. It's just the ability to be consistent with it when we're doing it right and when we're doing it well. So for us, it's just consistency, and we know it, and we've seen it on tape, and we believe in each other to be able to know that in order to win games in this league, which is very difficult on a night-in, night-out basis, you got to be consistent, and you got to be disciplined, and you got to do the boring things over and over. And so